And to all my new subscribers, welcome aboard. Most of you know I'm from New Jersey, and we have had a mini heat wave here the last 3 days. All 3 days it was in the upper 90s, and I think the one day it even hit 100. It's been very hot. 2 of the nights we barbecued, and last night we had it. So my husband and I went out to Outback and had a wonderful dinner. But now the temperature's dropped 30 degrees in one day. It's crazy. So I'm using the oven today, and I'm going to make a delicious recipe. Now most of you are used to me making a dessert. Oh no, now I have birds coming at me from both directions. We put one in the family room and closed the door. Her name's Pee-wee. I don't know what else to do. She hears me talking. The little guy is downstairs. His name is Squeaky, and he's down there a mile a minute going, "Hello, Squeaky Bird. Hello, Squeaky Bird." So until I figure something out, just bear with me today. But today I'm not going to make a dessert. Today I'm going to make a chicken recipe. And actually, the name of it is the chicken recipe that everyone loves. That's it. That's the name of the recipe. I've made it many, many times. Birds! And I've made it for our family. I've made it for company. Honestly, I haven't found one person yet, even my grandchildren who are very fussy, that don't like this recipe. And it's super easy. It's the chicken and 3 other ingredients. So let's get started now, and I'm going to show you what we need to do. So here we go. I'm going to take a large bowl, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put in the bowl a 16-ounce bottle of Russian dressing. Doesn't matter what brand you use, doesn't matter at all, but it does need to be Russian dressing. And I will, as always, I'll put this recipe down below in the description box. So we're just gonna dump the whole bottle of Russian dressing in here. Get it all in. Now, if you're thinking to yourself, "Oh, I'm gonna turn off her channel because I don't like Russian dressing," just stay with me. But because once these 3 ingredients are incorporated together, they take on a completely different flavor, and while it's baking, I'm telling you, it's delicious. So the next thing we're going to do is add a 12-ounce jar of apricot preserves. Doesn't matter what kind. I don't care if you go in the dollar store and you get a small spoon. I have a little large spoon there. I don't care if you go into the dollar store and you get a jar of $1 apricot preserves there. It really doesn't matter, as long as you use apricot preserves. We're putting the entire jar in here. When I first came upon this recipe, I thought, and it was years ago, I thought, this doesn't sound good to me. Because I'm not one, like when I get Chinese food, I don't like sweet and sour. I like desserts to be sweet, and I like my food to be, I don't know, what would you call it, cameraman? Not sweet.
I really don't know, because I like sweet and sour.
I know, you do.
And hot and sour.
Yeah, he likes the hot and sour soup and all, but I don't care for that. So this is like, I don't want to say it's sweet and sour. It could be like a sweet and tangy. All I can tell you is it's delicious. The next thing we're going to do is add 1 envelope of Lipton's dry onion soup mix. So I'm going to add the onion soup mix to the preserves. Oh, come on, Diva, you have muscles. There you go. To the preserves and to the Russian dressing. So I'm going to put that in. That I do love. I love the smell of onion soup. And I'm going to just take a large spoon and mix it all together by hand. Just until it gets all incorporated. That's my oven, which reminds me to tell you that you need to preheat your oven to 375 degrees. So as you can see, I'm just mixing this all together by hand. Couldn't be any easier until it is all incorporated. Okay. Now, I'll put that aside. What you're going to need is, I would say, about 6 chicken breasts with the skin on. So I have 4 here because when I purchased them, I couldn't believe it. It was the only size they had in the store, and they're huge. So I am only making 4 of them. So you're going to wash them, pat them dry. You're going to put them in usually a 9x13 size roasting pan. So I have them in here. I didn't need to spray the pan or anything. I'm going to take half of my ingredients here that I made, and I'm going to spoon half of it over these chicken breasts. Now, the reason I'm telling you I'm spooning over half is because once these chicken breasts bake for 30 minutes, I'm going to take them out of the oven. That's about half. I'm going to take them out of the oven. I'm going to drain about 3/4 of the drippings out of the bottom of the pan. And then I'm going to put the other half of the mixture over. So it kind of looks like this. Your chicken breasts can be touching, but they can't be overlapping. So right now, that's part 1. Couldn't be any easier, right? I'm gonna put these breasts in the oven, and in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna come back and I'll show you what we do next. Okay, bye. Okay, I'm back. I had the chicken in the oven for 30 minutes. I removed it from the oven and I drained out about 3/4 of the liquid that was in the pan. And I don't think I mentioned to you at the beginning of this video that the chicken breasts need to have the skin on them. Do not use boneless chicken breasts. They have to be chicken breast with the skin. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the remainder of the mixture and I'm going to spoon that over the chicken breasts. This is the other half that I didn't use in the beginning. It really smells so good. Okay. Get it all on there. You know, just cover the breast. Alrighty. So now what I'm going to do is put this back in the oven for another 30 minutes. Now, these chicken breasts, as I told you earlier, are very, very large. So normally, where you put them in 30 minutes, you drain 3/4 of your liquid out, you spoon the remainder of the mixture on, and you put them back in for another 30 minutes. That's usually sufficient to cook the chicken. So I'm going to put these back in for 30 minutes, and then I'm going to test them. And I'll let you know when I come back whether they had to bake a little bit longer or not. So I will see you in approximately 30 minutes, maybe a few longer, when I take these babies out of the oven. Bye-bye. All right, I took the chicken breasts out of the oven after 30 minutes, and then I put the broiler on high, and I left them under the broiler for about just 3 minutes till they started to brown more on top. So I'm going to let the cameraman try to zoom in just to give you an idea of what they look like. I don't know if he's going to be able to get that. Now I'm going to put the recipe for these in the description box. You got that, cameraman?
I do got that.
Okay. So anyway, I'm going to put the recipe in the description box. The only thing you have to remember is use chicken breasts on the bone with the skin. And all it is the chicken breasts and the other 3 ingredients. I'm telling you, The house smells delicious. We're going to have a side dish of broccoli with cheese. What you can do is you have this delicious mixture that you can spoon over the breasts while you're eating them. And I'm telling you, I think you'll be hard pressed to find someone who doesn't love these. As far as I'm concerned, this recipe gets a 10, and woo, the angels are singing. So anyway, give it a try. If you make it, please leave me a comment and let me know how you liked it. If you want to see more of my videos, give me a thumbs up, make a comment, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and bing! Hit that little bell next to subscribe so you get a notification whenever I have a new video up. I love, love, love my subscribers, and you guys know I hate sitting here thinking I'm talking to me, myself, and I. I want to talk to all of you. It's fun. I love you guys. So anyway, cameraman's getting hungry, right, cameraman?
Oh my God.
The smell's killing us. And my son just pulled in with my grandson Lucas. They already ate. So before he gets antsy, we're going to eat this. And I'll see you soon. Toodles!